It's like not trying to crank.
Make up your mind, you want shrooms with a flower. You wasting my time cause you been here. I gotta get on your grind and go get some power.
Shit. Unplug that sensor right there on the water pump, everyone, and get that last bolt off the top. I will tell you, if you are taking off the water pump, come from the side wall where the wheel is and you will save a lot of time. Go through this little angle right here and drop it. We're gonna drain it, get out the way to plug in all these coolant and oil feed lines into the stock turbo. You see the stock turbo right here. Woo, we got a little big boost on there, everyone. It's not stuck. Now that we got both the lines hooked up, everyone, we had to put the water pump back in there. Just hooked up the sensor, got the bolts in there. Just saying though, we had to put the water pump back in there. We got these bottom bolts in. Ooh, you can't really see it. Here we go. Move it over a little bit right behind the oil cooler. You can see the top bolt for the water pump right there. Now we gotta hook up the hose, tighten this clamp on the water pump, bolt this in right here. On that hose, we got a fitting on the hose to the water pump. We also had a fitting, you really can't see, right here, connected to the pipe, coolant pipe coming to the side of the engine right here. And we also just bolted this in, everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and hook up the subframe back up. We're putting the engine mount back in now. Gonna try to throw on the down pipe, maybe try to throw on the charge pipe as well, everyone. We'll show y'all when the subframe is hooked back up. So we just got the subframe put back on, everyone. We haven't hooked up coolant expansion tank, got no coolant in it yet, but we're gonna try to go ahead and give it its first start up since hooking stock turbo back up.
What are you doing?
It's like not trying to crank.
It ain't got no gas in it.
Got the fuel pump back installed though, just ran and got 3 gallons of gas, 4 gallons, about to go ahead and give it a start though.
The pump is running. So it is leaking?
Boy, you there?
Make sure nothing crazy going on.
Well, everyone, after filling the car up with some gas, having everything hooked back up correctly and flashing it back to the stock map, the 335 is still not wanting to start. We just have some DME codes going on right here. We just don't know what else it could be. Go ahead and get the rest of these parts put on the 335. A lot of the goodies we had over the weekend are gone. As you see, the only parts we have left are the charge pipe, the intercooler, boost solenoid. Then we're gonna have to throw on that coolant tank later next week in the next video. We're gonna go ahead and get the wheels put back on the car. Go ahead and get it ready to get out the shop. Car is not even wanting to turn over to be able to crank now, so I don't know what's happening with the car. As I told you, we did talk to a specialist. We're gonna have to get him to come out here either tomorrow or sometime next week, everyone, because this is, I think, a DME issue. We'll get back at y'all after he comes out here and we get some more diagnosis to why the 335 is not wanting to start. This will be the gem of the video this time, everyone. I'll put his @ on the screen right here. Make sure y'all give him a follow. He does have a sick 335. So much details on this car, everyone. The carbon and the headlights are going crazy. We'll make sure to get some clips of that later in this video. Let's get into swapping the turbo on this guy.
time to wake up pussy and buy an N54. That N55 bullshit is over with.
As everyone knew, a new build is coming to the channel, like I've been saying, everyone. Finally, drum roll please. Introducing the new piece of junk to the channel, everyone. 2008 E90 335i with 160,000 miles for $1,000, everyone. Saying $1,000 335i. What do you think about that, Swift?
Shit, I won't tell you to buy it. He was like, man, you think I really should buy it, man? I'm like, it's $1,000, bro.
Comment below, everyone. Do you think this was a deal? The only issue he said on the car was a ground connection, but everything else looks mint on the car. That's what we're trying to solve right now. We'll be documenting the whole journey of this car on the channel as well. But we definitely know it will not end up like this piece of shit. I hope everyone is looking forward to seeing some content with this M54 and the plans for it. How many months will it take for me to single turbo this car? And the window regulator is out, 50 bucks. Yeah, I think it was a steal. Like I was saying though, everyone, the only issue with the car was the ground connection. We're gonna try to go ahead and get this figured out right now. We'll get back to you when we try to figure something out.
Put that shit on, nigga! We don't hit that, nigga! Fuck you talking about, nigga!
On top, the solenoid on top was stuck, so we just hammered it and then it worked.
The starter solenoid
was stuck.
Hey! The first night, nigga, we got it right.
Nigga, I don't know if y'all can see.
We the kings of this shit, man, you know what I'm saying? Tell them what it is. It's so bad. Look at this. The car ran.
Told you it was a
What you think? What the f you think?
Well,
Shit. You think, bro? Look at that, bro.
all she needed was some hammer.
had to beat on it to get it to work.
That's crazy though. All she really needed was some fucking hammer, bro.
Hammer.
I bet if that mechanic found out that she installed the
He be mad as
starter,
hell.
not even an hour later with messing with it. We tested the starter that was on the car and he said it was recently replaced and the starter was working. So we put it back on the car and the solenoid on top of like the starter, they just had to beat it real quick and they got it locked into place, everyone. These guys had this car sitting for almost like half a year not running because they did not install. I mean, I guess they did install it correctly, but I don't know how the solenoid got off on the starter. Maybe they dropped it, it got dropped in shipping or something like that, but smacked the solenoid, top of the starter, clicked in. It is working good, starting up perfect every time now. It does have a little slight misfire, definitely gonna have to do a tune-up on it. It does have 160,000 miles, everyone. 2008 335i, pre-LCI, so we will have to do a conversion on this. But like I was saying, comment below how y'all feel. Is this a steal or not? Saying we'll get back with y'all tomorrow. Appreciate everyone that stayed tuned into the video this long. But let's see what goes down tomorrow.
Hercules. Yeah. Hercules.